And here's our reputations from all of those. Love it. Right. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, big game. Big game. Am I right here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games left. Okay. We're putting you up top. That seems like a mental approach. Surely we can play someone else up top. Like Madsen, you can go up there. How about that? I mean, we could play you there. I don't really want to, if I'm honest. Julian has been... Oh, we're playing you on the left. I don't want that. Let's get Julian back out there. Oh, no, hold on. We don't want Julian out there because if he picks up a booking, he's going to be out for the next game. You're right. We want you rested, so we're going to take you off here. Oopsie. Okay. I think this is us. Let's go, boys. Big game for us. They're all big games coming into this run. None as big as the next game, which is vital. Let's go, boys. Well in, Rodello. Well in, Rodello. He's been pretty good for us on loan. He works hard. I like it. Saxelin with the ball in. Out wide to Mazden, who's not going to get there. That geezer is a giant. Might be because he's got a bit of an afro, but he's huge. Look at him. Mazden's staying clear of him. Okay, here they come. Ball into the box. Ooh. That was way too easy for them just to run down the side of the pitch there. Don't like it. Afori. Back to Rodello. Back to Afori. Back to Rodello. He's beating his man. He tries the shot. It's well wide. They need to do something about this shooting from range, right? Rodello. Saxelin. Back to Heinwicki. Out wide to Piedrup. Into Saxelin. Bursting forward. He's going to get tackled, and here they come. Ooh, well in, boys. Rodello picks it up. Gerard. I'm guessing that's not how you say his name. Saxelin is in. He's not going to get there. He's bobbling around. Get in, boys. Love that. The big man, a little bit uncoordinated at the back. Should have got rid of it. He didn't. Saxelin was there to pick up the pieces. He had the chance. He tried to play it out from the back. It's a weird move. Here they come down the wing. Afori doesn't stop the cross. Pastrana is there, although it's coming back. Ooh. Okay. 27 minutes in. We are a goal up, but it's a tight one. I mean, we've had more of the possession as you would expect. Throw in deep in their half. Afori loses the ball. Pastrana to Rodello. In towards Saxelin. Ooh. Unlucky. Look at us playing our way out from the back until we lump it long. Almost playing our way out from the back. That is not the ball. I mean, it's worth a try, but it was never the ball. Afori to Pedrup. To Afori again. To Jared. To Pedrup. He's in the box. Just a little bit congested in there. Holy crap. And right through him. Okay. I mean, good work, boys. Happy how we dominated possession so far. There's still room for improvement. Okay. Danks is not going to get there. I can confirm that. We need another goal, boys. We haven't had that many shots. Only one on target, which is the goal. Saxellen to Danks. To Pastrana. To lose the ball in the middle of the pitch. We want it back, though. Nice. Well in. Afori. Saxellen inside to Gerard. Can he find a pass? He can. Danks is in. He's put it wide. He was banging in goals for fun earlier on in the season. Now nothing from him. Goals have dried up. Long ball over the top. He's not going to get there. Well in Rodello. He works tirelessly. I love it. Danks into the box. Ball across the box. Yep, Gerard is there. Oh, come on, boys. How have we not scored that? What are you lot doing back there? Saxellen, ball in. Over the... Uh-oh. Oh, hello. Madsen is in. He's away from the big man. Can he score? No. No, he can't. This has got 1-1 written all over it. Nice little cynical foul. I love that, by the way. Pedrup. Oh, bends it wide. I'm going to take you off just to avoid a red. Anyone not playing particularly well? I mean, you're not great. I guess we can make that change and then I guess we can put you on. I don't really want to, but Danks loses the ball. Oh, and the ball in behind. Eriksson is going to get there. Here comes the cross. Well done. Well dealt with. We've got to defend a corner, but he did well. Making changes at a corner, always good to see. Hey, Alex, how are you? Oh, overhead kick. I hope you are well, buddy. Ooh. Yeah, we had a... I'm good, thank you, and don't worry about missing things. I'm really well. I hadn't been streaming because I had a bit of a health issue. Oh, come on. I had a bit of a health issue, and I just wanted to make sure that everything was okay before coming back, but I pretty much more or less got the all clear, so that's good news. So I have started streaming again, really. That was the only reason there was a break in them. Otherwise, I'd have tried to carry on. The good news is I'm off on holiday for 2 weeks next week. Not going anywhere, but should mean that we can have some more streams during the day. That's the plan anyway, to play some games, really. Hope everything's well with you and the missus and the little one. Okay, can we see this out, boys? We've got a corner. Let's just go a bit more Madsen, surely. Oh my god. Great, good to hear you're back. Full health, yeah. We're good. Getting ready for the Orthodox Easter. Nice. Nice. Come on, boys, get the ball in the box. And then in the goal is what we want. It's opened up for him. Oh, come on. This has got draw written all over it, right? They're going to score an equaliser. And I'm going to be so sad. Look how tired our defence are as well. I mean, they're not in much better shape. But oh, no. We've got no more changes. Come on. Well, you're going back. Oh, you know what? You're going back here. Oh, what's going on here? Where are you playing? Let's get you in here, I guess. We are in Iceland. We had a bit of a don't you do it, boys. Please don't do it. Oof. We had a bit of a problem. So last time out, we were playing. I just stopped the music. Hold on. I don't know how I stopped the music, but I just stopped the music. Oh no. I'll explain in a second. Let's get through this mess that's currently happening. Don't give away a penalty. Oh, he's offside. Thank God for that. Okay. Ooh, rouse the keeper's hands, I guess. Yeah, let's just see this game out, and then I'll explain everything. Well done. This should be it, right? There we go. Huge. Absolutely huge. So where the heck were we? What was I trying to tell you? Let me get the music back on, and then we'll go through exactly what happened. I don't know how I managed to stop the music. What do you want to listen to? Should we listen to some of this? How about this one? What we got? I don't even know if you can hear the music. Can you hear the music? Yeah, so I'm just looking for something. Bear with me. Okay, where were we? So let's finish this game. Nice work, everyone. That was good. So last time out, we let's get into the actual page where we can see the history, and then I'll talk you through it. We go top of the league, huge. Does that mean they haven't played? I'm guessing so. Yeah, they haven't played yet. We'll come back to that in a second. Last time out, when you were here, we were in charge of IF, right, in the Swedish Premier League, right? And things were going okay. They weren't going amazingly, but they were going okay. And I thought to myself, let's have a little look at what jobs are coming up. And when I looked, the jobs that were coming up was Wrexham. And I thought, you know what? Let's see if we can get a role at Wrexham. And we went and applied for it. And immediately as I applied, I got the sack for applying for other jobs. And then we kind of just let a season, you can see here, we let a season kind of fade out, and then we joined here. Obviously, the seasons are a little bit different times because Iceland in the winter, you don't want to be playing football. So, we're now playing in the summer. So there's been kind of like a year and a bit, I think, or half it. Yeah, about just over a year ago for us to be playing in a new season here. But it was nice. We had a little opportunity to go on holiday. We put a fee up, all of those things. So you can probably see, if we can see the timeline. This is us now. So you can see we're doing all right. But if we go back here, 2026, we was able to sign 4 players. We were talking in the region of 1.3 mil that we spent, and then they sacked us literally in May after us picking this up. So this was April, and then we got the sack, and then we joined here in December. But then obviously had to wait for the start of the season, which was somewhere over here. So yeah, it's been a little bit of an interesting one for us, I have to say. We've kind of been around the houses a little bit. If you're interested, bear with me. Let's keep going. So we're going to have a press conference to do. Let's keep going. Okay. We'll keep moving forward, shall we? And see what happens from here. But let's have a little look at where we are in the league. So we are currently, this is the Icelandic First Division. Obviously, there is a league above us. Teams we may have heard of. HK, I guess. Is that someone we know? Super. Pleased to hear it. I feel like HK is a team we know. But not many of these do I sit here and think, oh, I know those. Sometimes you see teams from, especially in Scandinavia, and you think, oh, I know Mold because of X, or I know this team because of Y. I don't look down this list and think, oh, I know some of these. So maybe HK and FH, but I don't know if that's true. I might be making that up. And also bear in mind, a lot of my football knowledge came from like the 90s. So I know the teams in these leagues that did well in those stages. So we are up against 11 other teams, but this team here, this Fickler, are our main competitors. They got relegated last season. They're expected to go straight back up. They're currently top of the league. Well, they will be when they win their next game. But our next game is against them. So ultimately, it could be a bit of a tough one for us, in all honesty. But all we can do... Yeah, I think that's who they are. Let's have a little look. Is it HK Helsinki? No. Maybe? Where does it say where they're from? Is it over here? Possibly in general? No. Facilities? No, they're from this place. So I feel like it's one of those where I don't know all of the teams that are in the league, or any of the teams that are in the league in that matter. So but maybe we'll be up there next season. Who knows? And this is the thing. You say you're guessing. I thought that was some of the teams, right? I genuinely thought some of these I've heard of, but I don't know if I have, and I'm just making it up. Okay, let's keep going. We don't care so much about that. Okay. Alex, I tried to gift you a membership, but I failed miserably. So congratulations, Chris. I'll try again later. We'll see if we can get you on so you can watch some of the VODs. They will be up later on online, but if you ever are bored and you want something to watch, then I'll try and get that over to you if I can figure out how to do it. Okay. I'm going to actually decline the press conference. We don't want to talk to anyone in the transfer window. We're not interested in it. We're not going to sign anyone. One thing I would say, just so you're aware, Alex, is we are so far over our wage budget. There is no way of us coming out of this looking good, because there's no way, right? There is no way. Okay, I'll look for how to do that later. I can't figure it out because I'm an idiot. So let's keep going and we'll see where we end up. The good news is, what I like being in this league, because it's a short season. There's quite a few cup games at the beginning, but you can use those as friendlies, so it's a short season. And I think that's it, right? If we can, I do love the Scandinavian leagues, because if you can get into the Champions League qualifiers or something like that, it's huge. It makes a huge difference. Also, it gives you a platform to dominate the league and not have to worry about it. And then if you can somehow qualify for any of those leagues, it's huge. Yeah, it's massive from a but we're in the first division, so we've got to get promoted first. The player registration window for the first division is due to close tonight. Any players not registered in time will be ineligible to play. You currently have 8 vacant spots. Do we? Oh, because we have no players trained there. This is another problem. We have no homegrown players trained in our squad. Not ideal. So we just had to leave it empty. Now, these are, I mean, we could put these in, but they're pretty crap, right? Can I put these in? Why aren't they in the first place? That is I guess they don't need to be in. That's why they're not in, right? Because we don't need to have them in there because they're homegrown. So we could put them in and that would give us closer, but that's fine. Okay. So when you move to the EU, if you fail and then to the if you get qualifying for the Champions League and you fail, you might get into one of those other competitions that should in theory be easier to qualify for, right? I think that's how it works anyway. You're letting us know that you're developing concerns. Let's ask Danke to resolve the in situation. He's going to have a word. Love that. Start to say, with the remaining team a few months ago, my father loves, and the reg rules are horrendous. Yeah. I mean, I kind of like it. I think it should be like that. We'll let him come to us and talk. I think it should be where you have to play players from or have a certain amount of foreign players, because I think you should have to have some homegrown talent in there. But it does make it difficult at times. Like, we signed a foreign goalkeeper, we signed 2 Americans, and we had a foreigner here when we started. So one of those couldn't fit in. Our goalkeeper then left, who we had on loan, and then it meant we couldn't play. We had to drop one of our other foreigners. So I had to then send that goalkeeper out on loan and find a different one. Luckily, we found a really good one, I think. But okay, transfer deadline has passed. I'm just going to hit confirm and hope that we've got a reasonable team registered. That always worries me. As you can see, this is since we took over. Ouchie. Max 4 non-EU, minimum 1 under 21 on the pitch at any one time, minimum 8 homegrown. It's tough, right? It is tough. I also feel like they should make it crystal clear when you're signing people. Like, it should be overly clear that this is going to cause you a problem. Julian has been training fantastically all season. Yeah, under 21s, especially if you've got crap coming through, right? I can't offer you any contract, so you're just going to have to figure it out yourselves. Our youth contracts are going to expire. We don't care. Okay. I'm really hoping that our youth intake is going to be average because we can handle average. We've got a fairly average team. Okay. C+. The board feels you're doing very well with the leadership. The board are pleased with the progress made towards realising the club's vision. The board are pleased with the team's recent results. The board are pleased with your performance in the transfer market. C+. Ouchie. Okay. I mean, very unhappy about the decision to loan him out. We couldn't play him, you idiots. The supporters love us. They're not so keen about these signings, but they were freebies, right? So we don't need to worry about it. Just chill out. Okay. Okay. Oh, he's unhappy. I did try, mate. I tried. Now consider my future. All I can do is apologize, right? I just want to leave now. Oh, God. I don't want to say either of these things. Okay. You're not going to go anywhere because the transfer window's closed. So, hands in the transfer request. This is a problem because he is a pretty good goalkeeper for us. And when we signed him, there was a load of people interested in. But as you can see, there is a fee on his head. So maybe, just maybe, we'll be all right. The problem is we signed him and then he said, I want you to bring in a Frenchie to play with me, and I couldn't find one. I want to make sure the most information places say here. I'm supposed to be a star player. I'm going to have to sell you. Don't want to leave. Yeah, shut your mouth. I love it when you get to call a player's bluff. Okay, this is a huge game for us. Huge game. Okay, what we got going on? Here we go. We're about to get there. Okay. Don't care about these. There's nothing I can do about that. Okay. Sellout expected. Okay, good. We better go do the press conference. I don't really want to, but are you out for revenge? I'm looking for a positive reaction. Should we expect to see an attacking approach? I mean, that's the only thing we do. Batancourt is reportedly unhappy. He's requested to leave. That's his choice. He asked to leave, but he can just as easily retract that if he decides he acted rashly. Yes, why not? Recent reports have linked you to... No, I'm not going to talk about that. Will there be any reaction to Sigurdsson in the response to there being linked to one of those players? Don't care. Your team ranks among the best in the league in terms of retaining possession. I think any manager worth their salt needs to make every effort to ensure they have plenty of possession. How important are players like Ofori when it seems to always know where to be? I think any manager would love to have a player his capabilities. Are you going to be changing training methods? I'll look into his comments. Are you changing the way you run things just to suit one player? I listen to my players. Yeah, shut your mouths. Oh, they now like us. The press used to absolutely hate us. They detested us. But now they're not so bad, right? We can handle that. Mada, sorry, I missed your subscription earlier. I apologise. I don't have any alert sound, so I really do apologise. I should keep an eye on that more often. If you're still here, it's very kind of you. Okay, we've identified a target, even though we just kind of brazenly answered their questions. But you know, what can you do? Okay. We're not making changes there. We're just going for it, right? This is what we play for. Scott's back in and is fit. We've got 2 players about to be suspended, 3 players about to be suspended. Noah Rodriguez at the back. I'm not completely sold on that, but we haven't really got anyone else. Who's on our bench? Our goalkeeper, a couple of defenders, a midfielder, a couple of strikers. I think this is us, you know. I do wonder if I should get players to shoot less often over here. I just wonder if that might help us a little bit. It's a little difficult one for you. We're telling you to come inside. We're telling you to... I mean, we're not asking them to shoot a huge amount. We just have a lot of shots. We could work the ball into the box, but I don't know if we want that. I think we just go with what we know. Okay, boys. This is it for us. We need a win. This puts us top of the league on merit and on points. That's huge. We need it. I hate doing this, but there's none. I want like the one where it says, "I have faith in you." Where's that one? Oh, well, let's not say it. I like the one say, "I have faith in you. Go out there and make a difference." That feels like a thing I'd want my manager to say to me. And then I balls it up. Right, okay. Here we go, boys. Adello gives the ball away. Oh, we back in there. We battle. I love that. I love seeing it. Uh-oh. "20 minutes in. We've had a lot of the ball. We haven't done anything with it." Ooh. "29 minutes in. That's a terrible pass, that one. Don't worry, Julian's there. Julian's our super young player. There he is in the box. Oh, come on. Julian's the one we pin all of our hopes on, even though I'm not convinced he's that good. Ultimately. Thanks. Oh, we're going backwards for sure. Julian. Ooh. What is going on at Liverpool? I think if I was to sum up what happened over the last few weeks, months with Liverpool, I think it probably should have happened earlier. I think he may be offside. It probably should have happened earlier. I don't think Liverpool should have been in the position they were in based on the injuries they had and how they were playing, in all honesty. I don't think we've been playing particularly well over the last few months. That said, in every game we could have won if people like Nunez, Salah to a certain extent, Diaz could put the ball in the back of the net. But I just think ultimately, when you look at where we were last season, what happened with our midfield, the rebuild, if you'd have asked me where I hoped we'd finish in this season, my answer would have been I would be happy with top 4. Especially with Arsenal being so good nowadays. Man City, obviously, you've already got 2 of those places taken up. The fact that we were where we were was huge, right? It's unfortunate when you think of those young players that have come through and played well. I mean, I don't necessarily like. I think people like Quansah is a fantastic footballer. I think he could be a Liverpool centre half for a time to come. Equally, I think you could quite easily go and sell him for 20-30 million. And that will help us go and buy other players. I think if I was to say one thing about Liverpool that really sums up where we are, no other club, an Arsenal, a Man City, when they were desperate for a defensive midfielder, would have signed Endo. Yeah, I think that goes to kind of reiterate where our board is with the money that they spend. If we'd have gone and signed we were supposedly interested in Caicedo or and Lavia. If we'd have signed, Lavia's been out all season. If we'd have signed one of those players, could it have been different? Maybe. You don't know. Lavia's been out all season. If we'd have spent 50 million on him, we wouldn't have been in a better position. Endo's been good. I think Endo is a good footballer, but I just don't think, boys, we need a win. I've got to go for it, right? Because finishing second doesn't make any difference. Come on, please. Someone get the ball forward. Anyone? Yeah, I don't think our board will take enough risks to do that, and I don't know if I want them to. Attack absolutely has been the problem, come on, please. Don't go backwards, go forwards. The last 10 seconds is over. Every game, that's the one thing I would say, every game we could have won. If Nunez had put some of those chances away, I think this is probably, if I'm really honest, and I know it's easy to say now because of what's happened over the last few months. If I'm really honest, I don't think that Mohamed Salah is that good a footballer. I know that sounds ridiculous. The contribution he's made to the football club that I support is huge. When I watch him, and I've watched every Liverpool game for the last 2 or 3, 4, 5 seasons, I don't feel particularly confident when he's in charge, when he's got the ball. I think when you look at those players that people try and put him in the same bracket as, that Ronaldo's going to do something good with that football. You know that Messi's going to do something with that football. Mo Salah, I don't know. A lot of the goals that he scored, I'm of the view, I don't know if he genuinely knew that was going to happen. And I think that's the thing. I watch a lot of football, and I think there's a footballer who's in charge of that ball. I don't think Mo Salah takes enough care with the football. But the contribution has been huge. If an offer of 100 million came in from Saudi Arabia, I think I would take it personally, which is mental for me to be saying when you've got a 20 goal season striker. But I just wonder if it's time. But I don't know. It's so tough, and it'll be interesting to see what the new boss comes in. It's difficult when you know your boss is leaving. Do you take your foot off the pedal? Maybe. I think so. Probably. I certainly would in my job. I take my foot off the pedal when my boss isn't leaving. So, it's one of those where it is tough. But I think those injuries had a bit of a knock-on effect as well. I think the effort that they had to put into winning those games where they had no midfielders and those sorts of things, I think it kind of paid its price, as well as people being, just a bit unsure as to what was going on. It would be really interesting to know what the Salah argument was about, actually. Elections on the horizon have announced the elections for the next chairperson is to be held in October. List of candidates to be announced shortly. He is eligible to serve a second term. But I would also say that this season has been the best we could hope for, in my opinion. To even be in a title race until the last 5 games is more than I expected, with a whole new midfield, essentially. Nunes is an interesting one, right? I can't quite put my finger on what goes on in Nunes' head. I mean, the fact that he creates so much chaos is huge. Having played, I mean, you take the goals away that he hasn't been scoring. If you take those chances that he's missed away, he is one of the I would probably say most involved footballers in a football match. Nunes just. I was hoping that Klopp would stay, and between him and Pep Linders and the backroom staff get Nunes into a place where there's just an extra step of composure. That's all it is, I think. Equally, I would argue that he's been a little bit unlucky. To hit the woodwork as many times as he has been a tad unlucky. More accurately for a fringe player, I'm not going to make any changes because it causes a problem. I mean, I will go and make changes, but I'll do it outside of this. We've got players we can move to our reserve team. I had to promote them all. Nice. I mean, this doesn't look like it's helped his development. If anything, that looks the opposite. I think if you'd have said to me, Scott, this season you can qualify for the Champions League as a Liverpool fan, I'd have absolutely taken it, because it makes such a difference to what the club can do financially. I mean, I guess we're gonna talk about all their form. It usually goes badly. I can't add people to the coach team. I just don't have the money. Okay, good. Let's go and have a little look, shall we? Why are people why are they like this? Why do they like it? I don't understand. Let's try you. Please read your reason form. Oh, for God's sake. I'm not doing the last one. Tough. Look, you can blame your colleagues. That's their fault. Under 10 goals is not great. But then 2 of those goals came against Newcastle, and that was incredible. I can't really question that. That was huge for us. So the more I read, the more it sounds like in YouTube, you can't gift a specific membership. It just goes randomly. I don't know how it chooses. If it's everyone who's ever watched the channel, if it's anyone who's in the live stream, I don't know. So who knows? I apologize.